Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2, and we're on day 69. I'm sorry, that wasn't really worth it. So what we're going to do this time is we started up the Touring Cup. I'm actually going to do a bunch of random races today. I'm kind of feeling in the mood to break apart from the whole like structured thing that we've been doing. But there was one thing I wanted to do, because we were going to start doing the Touring Cup, and we found the Skyline that I had been playing around with, but I was thinking to myself, we definitely have a touring car in here. We really do. As weird as it's going to be, I'm pretty sure, what is it, this one? Yeah. It's a touring wagon, but it's still a touring car. Oh, and it has 393 horsepower, so if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be really, really close. Yeah, 394. So this is going to be really awkward for for these other guys in this race. Because I think that when I looked at what other types of cars are racing in here, they're like all these like nice cars like Dodge Vipers, and yeah, there's like a Corvette in there, and there's a Skyline and a Supra and like a Lancer and all these things, and here I am driving a Subaru wagon. I mean, if I beat these guys, they're gonna be so embarrassed. They're like, dude, we got these nice ass cars, and this guy comes strutting in here with a Subaru wagon, and he wins? I still have to win though. I mean, luck should be on my side here, because I think that I might have more horsepower than these guys. But it's all about winning. I mean, you don't necessarily have to have more horsepower to win the race. That's the hard thing. And I'm just going to throw this out there. There is no way in hell that this scenario would ever be happening ever. If I was racing up against like that Corvette back there and a Camaro and let's see, an SVT Cobra, my car would be getting destroyed. I mean, this is merely a technicality if there ever was one, because that car right behind me, he would be totally peeing in my butt right now if this were like actually happening. Because, let's be honest, a Subaru Legacy wagon has no place being in here right now, but I will be the victor somehow. All I gotta do is just be careful here. But yeah, I'll bet the prize car we get out of this is probably kind of nice, though. I mean, I really would love to get like an actual straight-up touring car, like that Alfa Romeo 155. That would be a nice one to have. I've always wanted to have that car. But whether they give it to me or not is a totally different story. We've been kind of in a little bit of a lull as far as our prize cars go lately, with the exception of that Skyline Silhouette that we got last time. That thing was awesome. But we got like a whole bunch of like Mugen Preludes and Accords and a bunch of like little like just slightly different Honda cars. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. I want something that's actually good, please. Something that I can actually use going forward here. But yeah, that party I went to last night, it was something. It was one of those types of parties where you go there and everything seems okay when you get there, and then all of a sudden just everything goes bad really, really fast. There's like, you know, the one girl that shows up that you hope to God that she won't, because every time she ends up showing up at a party, she gets too out of control, because she has like no control over herself when she drinks. She's one of those types. It's the one that when she starts drinking, you're like, oh no, why are you even here? Like I can count like every single time that she's been at a party that involves drinking. It always ends up getting bad because she's the one that's drinking. And you know, she's like 5'2", and she has like zero longevity for being able to drink anything. Like, she's like sitting on the couch and she'd had like 2 drinks, and all of a sudden here we go. Now she's like double fisting beers and drinking on some other stuff, and next thing you know, she's like falling all over herself, like totally boning this dude in the bathroom. And it's like, oh no. It's like, why do we even have you come out here? It's like just a total mess for everybody. Ugh. What a medieval muddle that turns out to be. At least we're winning. I mean, very quietly, this Subaru touring wagon is, you know, laying waste to these other cars right now. And I'm not mad at that. But yeah, it was something that I didn't really plan on getting home when I did. I mean, I was thinking, all right, I'm going to go to this show, and then I'm going to come home, or I'm going to go out to the little party afterwards. I'm going to leave at like 2 probably, and I'm going to come home, and that's going to be it. But then again, what you expect and what actually happens are always two completely different things. I mean, I expected that, but I didn't get home till like 4:45 in the morning, and I didn't wake up until like almost 1:30 today. That was literally when I woke up today. So, you know, it's almost 4 o'clock right now, and I've only been awake for like 2 hours. That was how my day went. Oh baby, actually, there we go. I'm actually really hoping to start up a new series today. I got done with my 2 little mini series that I was wanting to work on. Oh boy, he was creeping up the back there. He's tapping on the back door. Should I let him in? Man, all those cars are so much better than mine. Yet I win anyways, and now there are going to be 5 new suicides today because this thing beat those guys. But hey, we get money out of it, so I'm not mad at it. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? What did they give us? What did they give us? I'm gonna go jump into another cup race of some kind. I don't really feel like doing this one, because depending on, let's see what they give me. If they give me something good. Ooh, a Dyson Silvia? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that thing. That thing is awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna use that because, you know, I just remembered something. No, not there. I mean, it's not something that's really gonna be like super important, but I want to do it anyways, just because it's there. It's in the special events for Nissan. They have the Silvia and 180 SX Club, and they have the racing style one, and I'm pretty sure that this would probably work because it is a Silvia. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Now I don't have to drop $80 bajillion on getting some new paint on this thing. We can just use it. Oh, that's so awesome. I wonder what it sounds like. Woo! Oh, yes. I don't really like the color of this thing. It's got like that weird, like, dark mustard type of thing, but hey, I'm not mad, dude. This car is so awesome. Yeah, peace out, you guys. I mean, I clearly have a very big advantage here, mainly because of the fact that this is like an actual race car. I don't think that the other ones that are competing against me right now are like legitimate actual race cars. I think that they're just like regular model cars with racing modification paint and stuff on it. So I probably have a lot more horsepower than these guys, and I don't really care. I'm not going to get any like special perks out of this besides just getting some money, but I just really wanted to race with this thing. Damn, that's super awesome. Wow, that turn went over almost good. That's okay though, because no! Okay, this is what turned out really bad actually. It went from just me simply spinning out to me going really, really bad there. But that's okay, because no matter what happens, I'm going to be the victor in this race because my car is just way better than everything else that's here. I mean, look at that. I end up turning my car all the way around, and next thing you know, I'm already back in 5th place. Make it 4. Make it 3 even. Yeah, we can even make this 2 by the time we hit the finish line. Yeah, look at that. We might even take over 1st place. Yeah, there we go. We did. Just like that. I mean, I don't think that would ever really happen in real life necessarily, but I mean, we literally overtook 6 cars in that straightaway. That was pretty sweet. And this thing only, I mean, it's got like 400 horsepower, but it's pumping out 160 miles an hour. That's damn good. That's quite impressive. Oh, that was the wrong part of the song. That was the other part of the song that I was humming terribly. But yeah, so that party was absolute chaos. Because there was that going on, and there were like these other people that were making out that was like, it's like, why are you doing that? And it's like, she shouldn't be doing that because she like kind of does that with everybody. And it's just like, every time you see it, you're like, why are you doing that? But at the same time, you're just like, oh, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not something we haven't seen before, but we were hoping maybe you wouldn't do that. So, yeah, there are these people playing this weird game in the garage. I don't even know what it was called, but it was like the most stressful thing ever. And I only watched like part of one match really, but it was like something to do with like people were drinking and like then they'd stack cups on top of each other and try to bounce the ball into the cup and then move it, and somebody else would do it and stack it, and then somebody else had to drink, and if they didn't drink it fast enough, then they lose, and something. It was weird. Like I came in like in the middle of a game, so I didn't really know what was going on, but it happened anyways. It was tight. Like if I would have actually like seen and understood what was going on initially, then that would have been pretty cool. But that wasn't the case. Well, there we go. We got that Dyson Silvia thing out of the way. I don't know if I'm really gonna have a lot of use for it though. Outside of that, I mean, that's the only downside is that, you know, it only had what 413 horsepower. It's not really gonna do us a lot of good going forward, but we'll keep it on hand just in case. Otherwise, it's at least gonna make us a lot of money when we sell it. So. Oh, I want to use this thing so bad. Look at that thing. It's so sexy. By the way, I was doing a little bit of research off screen, and there is an endurance race that we can do, and I'm totally going to use the ZZ2 for it. I'm totally going to do it. Because I think the limitation is 591 horsepower, which that's like the perfect car to have. So we'll use that later. I think it's for the Apricot Hill one. I think that's what it is. It's either that or it's Seattle. I think it might be Seattle too. So, let's see. We got that Eclipse. I don't need that right now though. There's that Speed 12 that we still haven't used yet that I really want to. We'll use that at some point because it's there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna jump back into the old BMW here because we can. Because there's another cup challenge that we haven't really started doing yet, and that's the Luxury Sedan Cup. So let's do the Rome circuit because that is one that we can do. So why not? We're doing random stuff today. You know, I could have done, you know, the last one of that Touring Cup thing, but I think that we're gonna probably have to bite the bullet and buy a car for that. So I'll have to, you know, fiddle around and figure out which one we can actually do there. You know, which one's going to cost us the least amount of money and still be effective. Hopefully this BMW will work. I mean, it's definitely a little bit lower than you know, being on the higher end of that horsepower thing there, because I think 391 was the limit, and I don't think this had really anywhere near that. I think it was like 330 or something. But as long as we can hold our own, if we can get kind of establish a lead in the beginning, then we'll be okay. I mean, we're going up against some pretty nice cars here. There we go. Ugh. There we go. I think that, and like, I did a test run of this race earlier just to see if we could actually do it. And it was like a while back when I was just kind of like playing for the hell of it off screen. And it was really weird because one of the cars that they put in this race to go along with me was definitely a like 1999 Ford SHO Taurus, and I was like, wait, what? Since when is a Ford Taurus a luxury sedan? I don't remember a Ford Taurus ever being considered a luxury car by any stretch of the imagination ever in the world. I mean, you see like old people driving those and like really low income people driving those. So it's like, when exactly would that be considered a luxury car? Usually luxury cars are bought by kind of the cream of the crop, like Mercedes and like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or a BMW or an Alfa Romeo or like a Lotus maybe, or any of those types of cars. That would be considered a luxury car. Like people that are, you know, up to their eyeballs in cash, that are, you know, wiping their butthole crevices with like a couple grand. And, you know, people that have bidets in their house, and, you know, people that have like butlers and like, you know, McDonald's Expresses inside of their house. That would be considered the type of people that would be driving a luxury sedan, and they would be driving cars like that. Like, people will be driving cars like a Mercedes or all those really high-profile things. Not a damn Ford Taurus show. I mean, I had people, you know, around my little community here that were driving their kids to school in one of those, and they were in, you know, smaller houses than what I live in. And it's not like I live in this giant, you know, this giant Victorian mansion or anything. I'm just, you know, I'm pumping out one of these, like, maybe 3,500 or something square foot house. I don't really know. I'm really bad with, like, house and square footage. I think that's a Jaguar right here. Ugh. No. I must beat you! I can't lose! I don't want to lose. I've had so much losing lately that I just can't handle it anymore. Especially because we're kind of getting close to where the turn is. It's actually right here, now that I think about it. Oh, God. I'm going to have to cut them off. I'll have to cut both of them off, actually. I really hope I can do it. Perfect! Yes! I couldn't have had that happen any better. That was literally exactly how I wanted it. But, no, no, F you, dude. No, no, no. Yes, no, no! Dang it! No, you... Ah! Crap! I totally had him, man. I had him. Right when I thought I was going to get away with it, he just comes, slides around the corner. Damn Alpha... Oh, that's a Toyota? A Toyota. Really? I don't remember Toyotas making luxury cars either. But apparently they do. Dude, that sucked. I totally had it. I slid through the inside and I totally had it. I totally had it. Well, there we go. Well, at least we know that we can do it. I mean, it's something that's doable at least. Alright guys, well, when we come back next time, I'm out of time for now. When we come back next time, we'll try to knock out that luxury sedan thing again, just because I know I can actually do it. And then I guess that we'll have to go through and knock out the last race in that touring car trophy thing. So we'll go and buy a new car for that. And then we'll do that, and then we'll be done, and then we'll figure out another place to go. So this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.